Good afternoon. This is Keith Brown in Moultrie, Georgia with some cash commodity commentary. It's not quite 4 o'clock Eastern Time. Markets basically mixed today. Soybean market up, wheat market down, the corn market down, and cotton down. Really a lackluster day. I think for cotton it was sort of like turnaround Tuesday. We were up on Monday, down on Tuesday. The market did fall off precipitously at one time, but did cut its losses in half. We went out basis the December 75.62 down 50 points. New crop December around 80 cents down 50 points. So nothing to really talk about in here. I think the news is out. Interestingly to us, just a couple of weeks ago, the supply-demand numbers came out, and they were bearish to cotton, and yet cotton is higher. They were friendly to corn and beans, and yet those markets are lower. So it really talks about buy the rumor, sell the fact type events. Over in the corn market today, it was a little bit of a sell-off, down a nickel today. Seems to be this pervasive feeling. Some of the merchants are withdrawing, buying some corn. They want to get in a little later. The pipelines are getting a little bit filled, and so no reason to press the market any higher. I think also there's a sort of a buy the rumor, sell the fact in corn. Again, the corn numbers were bullish on the last supply-demand report. The Pro Farmer Tour was bullish, and yet the market trading down. So the market's in need of new news to get it going again. That should come later on, maybe this year, early next year. But for now, I think the trend is sideways to down as we do commence something of an early harvest. I think the corn crop's about 6% harvested. Normally it's about 2 or 3%. Beans today up a little bit. Still a very good balance sheet for beans. Of course, they're all over the place. They're at all-time highs. Made an all-time high yesterday. From yesterday's high to today's low was about a 50-cent swing. There were many, many weeks we didn't move 50 cents. And so it just seems to us the bean market still has some upside potential, but yet we could see where the market wanted to break. This storm, Isaac, can really put some water out over in Missouri in some areas. I think that would allow the bean harvest to improve a little bit. I don't think it helps corn really at all in a lot of areas. Wheat market, of course, follower of corn and beans, mainly corn, not showing any propensity to go up. Fuel was higher today as the dollar was down. Yesterday, crude oil higher based on the storm. Gasoline sharply higher. Today, gasoline down and crude oil up. So you can sort of go figure that, I guess, if you will. I think the storm, of course, unfortunately, is going to hit those poor people out in the New Orleans area. I don't know of any, obviously, widespread damage to any type of oil rigs, and probably sometime as we go into the weekend, those rigs may be up and running, or at least getting back staffed. So tomorrow's Wednesday, middle of the week. We don't know what that really holds for us. A lot of chopping around, sideways, seesaw trading, and I think that's the way it'll be. If you have any questions or comments, give us a call at 1-800-910-1910. Thanks for listening.